I fucking overjoyed to be saying this right now? But yeah, fuck. Welcome to Sloth Window Crest, episode 6. We're back. It's a reunion, if you will. You know, this is a podcast show I started last year with a couple friends of mine, Elliot and Lamar. And thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy yourself. Just get cozy, grab some snacks, and just enjoy us discussing some recent-ish releases from this year. And thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you a bit later on.
Can you stick it up on like Spotify?
I can do that.
That'd be kind of wild.
Hello everyone. Sloth Window Crest is back. Oh my god, yeah. What? Some of you may not know about what this is, because that was over a year ago. The last episode was over a year ago, man. That's crazy. Think about that.
A year.
Over a year since the Kimber one with Joe.
Oh, that's
ridiculous.
A classic.
But we thought we might get back together for an episode. Will it be consistent? Probably not. But hey, man, if you're a real one, you know what this is about. You know the Sloth Window Crest.
Yeah,
deal.
day one's no, man.
Yeah, we are joined with the Sound Binge.
Hello,
Amy.
I am here.
Amy is here.
I'm like waving as if someone's in front of me, like not used to this podcast thing, but
the usual gang is also here, of course. Myself, Elliot is here.
Yo, hello. How you doing?
Lamar is here.
Yo, what's good?
AKA Vasilon or Xenia. I'll put links to all their stuff in the description.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you want to check out what they do creatively. But yeah, man, I'm quite excited to see. We got quite a sick lineup of our. I can't even, bro. We got a cool
discussion's gonna be nice.
I'm quite eager to see what you guys got to say. Yeah, man, this is dope. We got Jaden Smith, son of William Smith, the king,
the goat,
yeah, man, the iconic man. And he's doing Jaden Smith. You know, hey man, he's helping out the world. He's doing some cool stuff. You see, he did like a vegan thing. Do you see that?
the van or something.
Yeah, like a van, like the restaurant. You're just giving out to homeless people like vegan food, which is cool.
Overall, he's a good dude.
He's a good, like he did that thing in Flint. You know, there's a water problem in Flint.
Yeah.
He like planted like a bunch of machines there that are like filtering water. Like every minute it filters like 5 gallons.
Yeah.
And there's like a bunch of them all over there now. So.
Yeah,
shout out to Jaden Smith.
Yeah, really big shout outs to that guy.
Doing good things.
We like him out here.
But yeah, what do we think of his music? But let's do it. Jaden Smith, ERYS. Apparently it's IRIS.
IRIS?
Which
IRIS.
It makes no sense.
Saya backwards is Iris, is it?
Yeah, apparently
it doesn't sound right.
Apparently, because he says IRIS a few times on the album, so
Iris.
I was like, oh shit, okay.
I thought it was like Ayers.
I can see that maybe. I'm just confused because it's an E.
Yeah, that's what it would have to be spelled with an I to be.
But how do you spell eyes, bro? Now I've changed everything.
Oh no.
That's a good question. Because the iris is a word, isn't it? Like IRIS.
Yeah.
That is a word, I swear.
Yeah. He's just done it his way. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
He's
out here living life.
We just don't get it. We're not on the same wavelength, man.
Yeah, he's too woke for us, bro. Yeah, Jesus. Anyway, let's talk about Jaden. Jaden Smith, IRIS. What is everyone's feeling? What were you guys expecting from this? Lamar, you go first. What were you expecting?
I was expecting him to basically follow the same template that he had on Saya, so something kind of larger than life sounding.
Yeah.
And it started off like that.
Yeah, it started off pink, blue, same old deal.
It follows structurally it follows the same as Saya.
Yeah, right. The opening track is thinks it's the most important thing in history. That's Jaden has a knack for doing that, making
sounds like an Evanescence riff-off. But anyway, the thing I do want to say about this album before we kind of will discuss it is that I'm kind of glad that structurally and song-wise it wasn't as bad. Well, for me anyway, as the EP that was released prior.
Oh, the IRYS is coming.
Yeah,
It had like a 3-track EP.
That existed?
He had like a he had like a whole.
I had no idea, to be honest.
Yeah, this thing here. It was like a 3.
Just pulls out.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Pulls
I
it from
recognise
the bottom of the sofa. Like, yeah, there was this thing. Like, all dusty and shit. Like, oh yeah.
How was that in sound?
That's
like brief.
It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. One of the tracks from there actually makes the deluxe version of IRYS.
Oh right.
Christ.
Track 2, which is the worst track. Beautiful Disruption. That's the one where his ad-libs. It's called Beautiful Disruption.
You just don't understand, man. Like, you just don't.
Yeah, dude, that song is the worst track on the EP, I think. And it's funny because that song, his ad-libs sound like he's like shouting from the bottom of a well. He's like, yo! He's like, oh! Like, he sounds like
That's
he's like,
hilarious.
That's how it sounds. And for that reason, I think the track's great.
That is so awful that it is. Great.
Precisely. But yeah, that did not get me excited to hear this. Because I was like, man, because it kind of...
Same, yeah.
Because Sire is an album that controversially maybe, I actually really love. I've grown to love a lot, you know. I mean, when I first heard it, I was really taken back by just the scope of it. Because I wasn't expecting anything on that level of ambition.
Yeah.
Even if it was indulgent as shit. I love how dreamy it sounds. I love the confidence in Jaden's tone. And I think the production is just pristine as fuck. And I just wanted that, mainly, just that kind of dreamy sort of like, almost hallucinogenic kind of quality I get from Sire. And that EP just kind of teased like a bunch of hard, aggressive, just like careless, obnoxious bangers. And I just could do without
It didn't
that.
really sound good as well. It just sounded
It just sounded kind of tacky. And but yeah, what did you think of IRYS?
So I think it's in that zone where it's very average, but like there's so much creative merit to it that I don't want to like be like, this is just like a 5 out of 10. But I thought it started out really good. I enjoyed Pink.
Right.
Hated Noise.
You hated Noise?
I hated Noise.
I love Noise.
I do,
Me too. Noise is fun as hell.
I love Noise. That's my favourite track. Yeah.
Really?
I want the boys bigger than Noise. Oh, that song's great.
Yeah,
I love it. What was your favourite track on the Pink? Which letter was the best letter?
Either P or K for me.
Okay, cool.
Especially that beat switch up on
K, where he's shaving his head.
I was like,
yeah.
I love that shit.
I was like, you wild for this one, Jaden. But this is slapping right now.
Yeah, I thought that was great. That's
Really creative idea.
No, the thing is with this album is like it started out so like Sire, ambitious sounding, and it was so blissful. But then I just feel like every track following, like Noise, Drip or Is, again, like they're not bad songs. Like I don't think they're bad. Like I listen to them and they exist. They're in a realm where they're just like like the production's kind of cool. Like I feel like he fills out the track a bit more compared to like Sire and the Cool Sons mixtape or whatever it was called. I feel like he's more like there. Like his presence is known on every track.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
But it just kind of was just like I don't really care for many of these songs.
I feel that. I never really felt like he was ever really me into something worth caring about.
Yeah.
Okay, so what were your favorite tracks then? Across the whole thing, like give me like
my
top
top 3/4 would be PI and K. I just like that sequence of it is kind of pretentious and indulgent in a sense, but like it is just quite grand and epic.
I do on the production too.
And Lido.
Lido's got production.
Is it Lido?
Either. I'm
whatever.
I'm really not sure. I'm gonna stick with Lido.
Yeah.
If anyone knows, just tell us if we're wrong. But
this definitely does sound like Bring Me Back to Life though.
I do. You bring me back.
Yeah, I'm just expecting.
What do you think of Fire Department?
Was that the
I did not care for it one bit, to be honest.
He's like got that auto-tune voice on top of that like funky
yeah.
Like this is what I mean about like this album. Like I was listening to that and I was like, you know what? Like although I don't like this, I don't think it's bad, nor do I hate it. I think like he's doing these trying to spice it up.
I didn't have the energy to like passionately hate a song like that necessarily. It's just it really threw me on the first listen. I was like, the fuck is he doing? I can't really like say it angered me.
No, exactly.
On a sonic level, everything here is at least pleasant.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel.
It's just,
all of the tracks are at least pleasant.
Yeah,
I found every track here at the very least
okay,
listenable.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say any of them aggravated me. There were some
Apart
tracks.
from noise, I think noise
Really?
is so annoying. I hate that.
The beat on
do you
that
think?
track, bro,
I
the
like noise. A
Yeah, I
lot.
like noise a
Yeah.
lot. I think the beat on that song sounds like a riot is just breaking out and shit's going loose, and it just sounds dope.
Yeah,
as fuck.
yeah,
Has that
exactly.
weird like that little loop.
Yeah.
And Jaden like goes insane. Like that very last bit was like, he's like going crazy. It's so fucking hype.
What did you?
But what
did
did you think? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Are you gonna ask me the same question? I was gonna say, what did you think of Tyler's verse?
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I thought you
Okay, Tyler's verse, man. If I'm in the right mood, I'm not really mad at it. But it just sounded so like phoned in. Like he had like bars like this, my white stripes, this my
Yeah.
icky thump. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, his bars were kind of weak. He rhymed sarcasm with orgasm. And I was like, I don't know,
Yeah.
this is just a bit shit. But to be fair, he sounded like he was just having fun.
Tyler, I didn't really think too much of it at all.
Really?
I found it really boring, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, not boring,
I'm
but
a
just like
nutcase,
he
baby.
didn't. Yeah, he wasn't really bringing anything to the table that was worth mentioning. Honestly.
Yeah. To be fair, I kind of agree. Because
That's
like,
how I saw it.
yeah, I kind of agree because like Jaden, he's like hype as hell.
Yeah, he
That's
was
all.
throughout the whole track. He was like
He was like
going.
he was
for it,
going
bro.
insane.
He was going.
And speaking of like, Lamar, your point about Evanescence, the hook on noise is like, tell me,
Yeah.
that is very, and also the part at the end when he's like going, yeah, you know, the bit when he's like at the end of noise, he's like, yeah.
Fuck. To be fair, it was hilarious.
That was so
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Amy.
Just
Yeah,
like losing his mind.
did you like IRYS? What do you think of it?
Right. Like, I didn't hate it as much as I expected to. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of in the same boat as Lamar, to be honest. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think that it deserves necessarily, like, a negative score because,
Yeah.
like, it didn't actively bore me at any point. Like,
Yeah.
I felt like, to be fair, it's clumsy.
Yeah.
And there are, like, moments where I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, he always incorporates like random ass just distortion.
Yeah.
That just
Bro,
doesn't
yeah.
fit with
Bro,
like
he kept censoring random words.
yeah.
Did you get
Shit
that?
like that.
He kept like going like taking back to like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why are you just censoring? It was like,
Bro, it's a mistake. You just don't understand.
Right. But like, yeah, to be fair, like even after like 2-3 listens, I can remember songs. It's not like just empty or anything. Like
Yeah.
I'm retaining things. It's pretty colorful and like there are like things to grab onto, like ideas and whatnot, just raw ideas. Like I like the stretch of Pink. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably my
like,
favorite as well.
I think Fire Department's a fucking mess.
Me
I think
too.
the hook on Mission is terrible.
I'm on a mission. I got that Mr. Vision. I got that vision. I'm talking vision.
Bro.
Oddly enough, I kind of like the beat on Again.
Yeah, I really
I
like
like
the
that
on
beat
the
as
end. That
well.
beat is great. When I'm back on this again.
Okay.
Actually,
I didn't really care for
I
that
think
track.
I
either.
can't remember which song it was. He had like a really cool flow on it that kind of reminded me like a UK kind of like he was rapping like really.
Was it Got It?
It was
He
on
like,
Got It.
Like that bit with the just
Yeah.
just don't miss.
Yeah, it's like yo, that flow is kind of. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Anyway,
it's
so
cool.
carry on. Yeah.
That's cool. So, yeah, I think he's not a very engaging rapper at all. So that definitely drags it down. I don't retain much from the bars all over this project, really. Like, not many quotables for me at all. Also...
I got one quotable. From Again, when he's like, "Be careful, this ain't your Xbox. Keep your chest up." He's like, "Not again with the Tesla or something." And then it comes in, he has a weird voice. He's like,
I like that.
like where he's like, "Be careful," because like I just in the way he said that was kind of cool. But yeah, go ahead.
I think he's not a very good singer, which only bothers me in a few cases. I don't really have specific examples, but like sometimes it'll be more grating than other times. Sometimes I'm like, this fits in fine, but like.
But yeah, what about the singing on K? I thought it was quite nice. Actually.
Yeah, he's like, "Don't talk to me, baby, I'm drowning." Yeah,
I really like
that was nice.
That didn't bother me.
Yeah, K is actually probably my favorite. I think.
Yeah,
I
K.
really enjoyed K. But what would you say is everyone's like the track you thought was the worst one?
Yeah.
Let's get a rip in the chat for ERYS, like the last track.
The last track.
IRYS, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Christ, that was so bad.
Yeah, bro.
I'm sorry, but like you guys were saying, oh yeah, this is all like listenable, but there's so many tracks to me that are like IRYS level,
Yeah,
you know, like
can't-
the last track level.
Yeah, right.
For
You just
me,
can't
it'd be
stomach
noise.
It was.
What? Yeah, that's crazy.
Really?
I thought you liked
Noise.
noise, man.
Yeah.
I really like noise.
No, man. Noise just comes on and it just really irritates me. Like, just
That's crazy, man.
It leans more to like how he was sounding on the EP, like Iris is coming,
that's true.
and I really didn't like that.
I'm with the boys making the noise. Yeah. What do you guys think of Summertime in Paris?
Is that
didn't
with?
hate it.
That was that's with his
Is that
sister.
with Willow?
With Willow,
Yeah, I thought that was quite a beautiful moment on the album. Personally.
Yeah, I thought it was alright, but I think Blackout sucked.
Blackout's the
I
worst.
think
That's the worst.
okay.
Thank you,
Like-
thank you. Blackout was the worst.
When he just like
Untamed.
explodes with the "you still got my fucking."
Yeah, oh dude, when
Just
he's
comes
like,
across
he's
as
like, next time make sure you kill me so I don't have to live in
Yeah.
this.
Oh my
in
god,
this
dude.
like this life of torture or some shit. He just
Yeah,
I was
in
just
my-
so,
in my-
like-
to fade away in my dwindling life or
Right.
something like.
I
Like,
was listening to it like, bro, that's deep.
yeah.
Blackout was awful. Man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that it comes across as like so melodramatic because like I could tell he was feeling it, but like,
Oh my god. Yo, is anyone else getting XXX vibes on Riot? I was getting mad. Tentacion.
I was getting it all over.
Yeah,
Like,
oh really?
to be
Yeah,
honest.
because
Well,
Riot.
not all over, but on a lot of tracks.
Yeah, especially on the second half, I reckon.
Yes, second half.
Yeah, like Riot's one was like, I can't breathe when you're with me. That was so X to me.
To be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah.
actually, speaking of him being so, I feel like on this album, I feel like he used his influences a lot more, like a lot better. Because
Yeah.
I feel like on the Sunset tapes and Sire, I feel like him as an artist or like his presence wasn't there. It was just like,
Yeah.
oh, Jaden is kind of just trying out being like Travis Scott, or
Yeah.
he's trying to be like Drake, or like it
Exactly.
kind of always felt like Jaden was there just trying to be someone else. Where on this one, I feel like he definitely honed in on the influences he had and made it sound a bit more like him, if that makes
Yeah,
sense. Like,
I see what you're trying to say. I think I
yeah,
get you.
it still kind of sounds a bit rip-offish, like
Yeah,
X
yeah.
and like
Yeah,
B-Tech Travis Scott sometimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Unfortunately, in my opinion, the tracks with Kid Cudi and A$AP Rocky were both filler. I really
Yeah.
can't.
Oh, I did not like that.
I thought the Kid Cudi
feature.
verse was hilarious.
I thought it was so
I thought
bad.
it was so-
I thought
yeah.
that
Kid
was
Cudi,
really
yeah, I
bad.
didn't
Yeah.
really. And the A$AP
That-
Rocky one is just the most passable song ever.
Oh, Chateau? You like Chateau?
I know. I never said that.
It's
just passable. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, A$AP Rocky
I-
could have gone a bit harder. I think everything about that track could have just gone further.
I think hearing A$AP Rocky just at all was refreshing because at
Yeah.
that point I'm just so used to like fucking
Yeah,
Jaden.
that's fair.
Yeah, no, I get
Yeah,
you.
right. What do you guys think of I Drip or Is?
I loved it. That's like my favourite track.
Oh, really?
Easy.
I thought like the
Easy.
beat on that was, I thought the beat and like, yeah, when he was saying it, it sounded stupid, but I was like,
That was
kind of
easily my favourite track.
Fair, yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
run
to be
from I Dripperist to like Got It was like fine for me. Like,
Sure,
it's
sure.
pretty for those tracks. Just those three tracks, they're pretty enjoyable.
Yeah.
The others are just either.
Bro, best part of the album on again when he's like, I was looking at you at in Coachella. Remember that? He was like, I was looking for you at Coachella.
Yeah, man, I died at that.
He was like, I was looking for you at Coachella. I was like, wait, what? God, man. Yeah, I'm not sure what's
Yeah.
really going on with the story here. The whole Sire, like the two characters.
I only tuned into that literally on the last track. I was like, oh shit, yeah,
Yeah.
he's talking about stuff, isn't he?
Yeah, like so because he's got the Sire feature on again, and
I
that's,
didn't
that's
even notice that.
yeah, because
Oh,
it's like 'cause the second
yeah,
half of the
did.
song randomly breaks into like this really dreamy, like that's the Sire part. Because Sire is supposed to be very sensitive and like in love, and then Iris just doesn't care. He's like, what the fuck?
I like the creativity.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Like,
Yeah,
so, like the
that's
whole
cool.
the
Yeah.
whole thing about like Pink is like him talking about a girl like that
Yeah.
you fall in love with. So like,
It's really weirdly like vague, and I think it's just to seem more like coded, but I don't know how much depth there is to this story.
yeah.
Because if you look at the
Yeah.
visuals he's got, you know, when he's for Iris, he's got these tattoos and he's got the outfit, and he's all like rebellious.
Yeah.
Maybe it's about like the pain this girl has caused or something. Because
Yeah.
I mean, there's still tracks like Blackout and Summertime in Paris that you can tell are like
Yeah,
very like lovey, but it's more about the heartbreak, you know.
that's true. Yeah, and apparently he said like I think I heard him say something that Saya is the angel on the shoulder, Iris is the devil,
Oh, right,
or
okay.
something. So yeah, what do you want to pull from that?
I mean, it's creative to be fair. Like
Yeah, right.
he's throwing stuff out there. I respect it, but
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
I wasn't really tuning into that literally until like, is it on the last track? Has he got like some sort of like monologue thing where he's like talking about it?
Yes, yeah, on the last track on Saya.
Yeah.
He's got like, the whole spiel. Yeah.
I thought, yeah, I agree with Lamar in the fact that like it is ambitious and it is trying to be like the next big thing.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really falling for it, you know.
Yeah,
I feel like it was a bit of a fake facade to.
Yeah,
show.
ultimately the album's kind of shallow.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. When you think when you actually think about it, it's not that deep.
Yeah,
like,
it's
really not.
Content-wise, it's a bit yeah.
I really like the track ERYS.
Yeah,
That was my favourite track.
Yeah.
Shout out to the beat.
The beat was hard.
The beat was really
that was a good beat.
So.
What do you guys think of the beat on N? Remember when the
Yo.
N's
my second favourite track.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it?
We haven't talked about N yet.
With
but
the
yeah,
drums like the fucking up.
Yeah.
I love that. That was so cool.
It was cool.
When he
I
comes back
enjoyed
and it's
that,
like,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right, definitely. Yeah, I think production all round is very well assembled. I would say
Yeah.
for sure. Ultimately, but yeah, anything else you want to add?
Least favourites. Did you say ERYS? ERYS, Riot, Pain, and Blackout. Like, I've got to put
Pain
forward.
was terrible.
Pain was
Bro,
like.
Pain was so bad. when he comes in, he's like,
I was gonna say yeah.
oh, that was terrible, man.
I was kind of dying throughout though. Of laughter. That is,
yeah, sure.
Not actually dying. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I've got to say.
What realm of score we thinking for you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling like I don't want to. I don't want to like I don't want to go below a 5, but it's below a 5. Like this to me,
for you, how much you dug it?
This to me, it's a 4 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
I wasn't really feeling any of these tracks particularly. I mean, I had a few highlights, but wasn't really probably not going to return to them.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. That's
Fair
my
enough.
brief views on it. So
Yeah, that's all good, man. No worries, but thank you. Amy, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling a 5. There's a lot of cringe that's hard to ignore.
Yep.
Yeah.
But like, I can see the vision, if you will.
The vision? Can
The
you see
vision.
The vision.
the Misfits vision? The Misfits vision?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He's on a mission.
And it's way too long. It's way too fucking long.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
this
the
wouldn't be
length-
half as bad if it was not this fucking long.
By the end of it, you do just kind of get like, alright, is this going to end
You
anytime
could
soon?
quite easily trim down a lot of these tracks.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of 4-minute, 6-minute,
like-
and there's a 7-minute.
Bro, if this was a 4-track EP of just Pink, I'd be like, yeah, this is good.
That's funny. I remember hearing the same thing about Sire. People were like, if this was just Blue, this would be amazing. Like, because it's such a good intro. Yeah, it's a really good introduction. Yeah, and it's all stretched together really, really well.
Yeah.
And even though Got It wasn't bad,
Yeah.
there's nothing that really offers that other tracks don't already do.
Yeah.
So it's like you
Wait,
can really
which track, sorry?
Got It.
Got It, yeah.
He's got it really short.
It's the really short one.
Yeah.
So you can definitely take off quite a bit of this.
Because I feel like essentially he's opened it up so grand and like
Yeah.
shown that like he's experimenting with all these new sounds and like
Yeah.
he's coming in with a new persona.
Yeah.
And then like you kind of just get like these tracks where he's just like, yeah, Jaden. And it's like, okay, well,
And
cool.
You guys want to hear something funny as well? On the deluxe version of ERYS, there's a track titled it's titled Somebody Else, and that track is actually just like a little segment of ERYS. You know the part where he's like, I want somebody else.
Yeah.
That part of the final track.
Really?
It's just somebody else. It's just he singled out that part and made it
Right.
its own track on the deluxe version.
Wow.
So that's just like 3 minutes.
That's
of
what
that
I missed
song.
out. That's what I missed out on the deluxe edition.
You,
Okay
you
then.
missed out on a song from the EP, a segment of the last track, and the track Ghost, but now with A$AP Rocky. So yeah, that's.
How was...
Damn,
did you
I
hear
was sleeping.
Ghost?
I heard Ghost a while ago. It's fine.
Oh, Ghost,
Okay.
yeah, he dropped
Yeah,
that
that was a while
yeah.
ago. That was before he dropped Goku.
Oh, okay, yeah,
You
yeah.
hear Goku?
Yeah.
You hear Goku?
I think
this is
Ghost
like
is
my
alright.
first exposure
Oh, is
to
it?
it, really.
Oh, okay, cool.
Is Ghost the one with like the kind of chimes like dun dun dun
Yeah.
dun dun?
Like bigger than most or something.
Yeah. I like Ghost. It's alright.
Yeah, Ghost's alright. Yeah. But yeah, nah. So 5,
Yeah.
4, 5,
0.5.
5.5.
Yeah.
I'm rocking with. I'll go with a 6. I'm gonna go with a 6. Personally.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with a 6.
Yeah, I
Does it
respect-
reflect your rate your music score?
Yeah, right.
What
Yeah.
are you doing?
Need to
You're
update that.
lying?
Need to update that. I'm gonna go with a 6.
Yeah, I can.
Because
I
because it all registers in my ears quite comfortably, and it's bloated, it's flawed, but yeah, I think it's very listenable. It's something that I can easily put on and not really find too frustrating, and some of the bad moments I find humorous. So
I think
so
the
my
biggest
enjoyment overall it kind of rounds out to a 6. Yeah.
the biggest frustrations I get from this album is the length
Yeah.
and the amount of throwaway tracks.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say the
It could be condensed and made so much more enjoyable.
Yeah, right. Now I'd go with a 6. Yeah.
I feel like if this proves anything, is that he can actually make a decent album if he just kind of really hones in on what he's good at.
Yeah.
And just trims a lot of the fat. He can come up with a decent project.
Yeah. No, I would say overall, if I'm being honest, I enjoyed it. Even though I definitely see its shortcomings. I just don't think they annoy me enough to go any lower. So
Yeah.
I'd go with a 6. I would say overall I like it. But yeah, it's definitely very flawed, and there's a lot more improvements to be made. Just sonically, it's not bad to me. So
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, that's everyone's thoughts on the new Jaden. Not Jaden Smith, sorry, it's just Jaden.
Yeah,
it's
he
Jaden.
removed the Smith, man. He's his own. You don't need the Smith to
Hit the clout.
define him. He's got his own. He's killing it. So
Yeah.
He doesn't need a last name. He's got a first name.
yeah, exactly. Shit. So yeah, that's that one done and done. So let's move on to Dev Hines, Blood Orange. Back with new music for you guys to listen to. He released an album last year. He released an album the year. Was Freetown Sound the year before that, or was it 2 years before that? What year was
2 years before what? Before
Swan.
I think it was 2017. Was it?
Okay.
Yeah.
It might have been. Yeah, I think it was the year before that. Or it was either that or 2016. I'm not sure. Do you know?
Actually,
Freetown Sound?
I don't
It
know.
was 2016, yeah.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
it was
Freetown Sound.
2017, yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, he's quite quickly following up Swan with Angel's Pulse.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What a great album name. Or mixtape.
I agree.
Is it a mixtape?
It's a mixtape,
It
yeah.
is.
This is basically, he said, I saw him say this somewhere, that he does this for every album. Like when it's done, when he's released it, he assembles like a little mini album that he only gives to like friends and family. He doesn't actually release it. And this is the first time he's releasing it to the public. So, but he's done this apparently for every album.
Oh
he's
wow.
Done this. Yeah.
Oh, so he would have done it. Oh man.
No, this is the one.
No, but he would have done it. He would have showed it to his family. For
Yeah.
His last project.
Exactly.
You want that tape.
Yeah, and I want it, bro.
Actively seeking out members on.
Yeah.
No. I mean, but this would be the sort of epilogue tape for Swan.
Yeah.
That we're getting that. That's what this is. So.
Right.
So he's done the same thing for Freetown Sound, but it just hasn't got released. He's done the same thing for every album. This is sort of his little like aftermath album, and he does it. He's done it for every single one, but this is the first time we're getting it. And this is the aftermath to Swan, so that's what this is. So this is basically like leftovers, B-sides of Swan. He's sort of like, or maybe like new material. He said in the same interview that he puts the same amount of care into these small little albums as he does his main albums.
Oh.
So but he's labeling it as a mixtape because it's more of like an aftermath. So yeah, Angel's Pulse. So now Elliot is a huge fan of Swan, right?
I am. It's one of my favourite albums of 2018, to be honest with you.
I agree. It's one of mine as well.
It's up there with Saba and your boy, Sylvan the Q.
Yeah,
So,
those are the three.
Yeah, I think they're the top three.
Yeah, good choices. Sure. Great, I love all those. So yeah, great choices. Yeah, now what did you think of Swan, Lamar?
Swan, I've only heard like once, maybe 1.5 times, and it's nice, really dreamy. Right, the thing is, I kind of got dreamy production on it. But, I need to return to it. But yeah, I liked it. Like,
I've grown to really love it, actually.
Yeah.
It's only gotten better with time for me.
Honestly.
Amy, what do you...
Same here. I think, like, with every Blood Orange project, you can see the vision. The vision. The potential, but he never really, like... hit a sweet spot for me until last year, and it wasn't even until like re-listening to it this year that I realized, okay, this is like a fantastic album. I just think it's like the main thing that I think makes it stand out to me is that it's just immaculately paced and like has so many ideas consistently the entire way through. Like there are no spots where I'm like, I wish something more was happening here.
Yeah, I agree. Would you say every track on Swan has its own, has something that you can't really get from another track on Swan?
Yes, that's what I think.
Yeah. At the same time, though, I feel like he's kind of following through with the same style throughout. He's not really changing up anything too big. But it works in this context.
Yeah, that's a very good way to put it. I totally agree.
Yeah, like it feels like a cohesive body, but every track is something, like, offers something new. Like, no track reminds me of another track.
Can we get a round of applause for Elliot and Amy? Bang on takes.
The correct takes for right side of history.
But yeah, man, so I was quite interested to see what songs would be on here. If it would turn out good, if it would turn out, you know, I was curious. I was excited. And there is actually a review for this album on Amy's channel, The Sound Binge, already.
I actually avoided looking at this, so
did you?
so you could enjoy it.
Yeah, right.
I would probably cringe at it now. So.
That's just like a D-plug, like, don't watch this video.
The D-plug. That's great. Yeah. But yeah, Lamar, let's start with you. So we start with you, Jaden, so yeah.
Let me get the track list up.
I gotta bring it up here. Yeah, here you go.
Oh yeah, cool.
Angels Poplar Blood Orange, man. Did you like this? Did you like this tape?
I for the most part, I found it to be kind of the same similar experience I had with Swan. Sure. Kind of just passively listened to it most times. Kind of just was doing a bit of work, had it on in the background.
Well, this thing is mad cozy.
Yeah, this thing kind of chilled with it.
It's perfect for that.
Yeah, and it was just like playing, and then it was done, and I was like, oh, I'll play it again. It was nice. It's quite a nice little replayable project. Problem being, my main issue with it is just like it just kind of mushed together. Like there wasn't any time where I was just like, yo,
it sounds separated.
Yeah, like I think there was like maybe one or two songs that I was like, I'll probably come back to them.
Yeah. But are you saying there's like really like a standout moment?
Yeah, I would say what it's going for, it works really well in an entirety. Like I don't know if like
if you pulled out like Benzo as like a single, it doesn't really work. It needs to be.
It needs.
It's like none of them really hold up individually.
Yeah. But it is like you said, a really cozy kind of just feel good. Like to me personally, a little safe sounding, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, sure.
Production was just kind of like cool.
Yeah. Would you say there's anything that this thing offers that Swan didn't do?
Nah, like I feel like because I've probably listened to this more than Swan, but just for the sake of like reviewing purposes. But I still feel like if I was to go back to Swan, I'd probably enjoy it more. Personally.
Right. Yeah. No. What do you think about that, Elliot? Is there anything you got from this that Swan didn't really pull off?
Or
is this more just like, or was this to you just like a lesser Swan?
It just felt like I guess it felt a lot more summery than the last one, but like in terms of technical thing, I don't really know. It didn't really do anything more. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, summery. I kind of feel that. Actually. Yeah, I didn't actually consider that. But yeah, no, there is kind of at times a pretty gloomy or sort of like somber tone to some of the songs on Swan, but here it's a bit brighter. Yeah, I kind of feel that.
With the cover as well. You know, you can tell it's a little bit more summery. I mean, it's still quite a thought out piece. But
yeah, there are still some pretty sad tracks like Birmingham.
Birmingham is for sure.
But yeah, man. I mean, I thought it was good. I really liked it actually. I quite enjoyed this. Yeah, you know. I mean, I agree that it's kind of breezy, but I think that kind of plays to its strength ultimately. Like I would come back to this just strictly based off how comfortable it is, really. And there are still standout moments like Gold Teeth. Do you guys like Gold Teeth? What do you guys think of Gold Teeth?
I think Gold Teeth and Dark and Handsome.
Oh, yeah, we're talking more
Dark and Handsome.
Yeah.
I think they were like my.
Yeah, I like some of the little sound effects and samples and the beat on that track.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And the melody was nice too. Like, nothing ever in its own. It's kind of nice.
I think you guys will be quite surprised with my top three.
What are your favourite tracks?
Well, my top three, I would definitely give to. I mean, Dark and Handsome. You've probably guessed because that sort of seems to be one of the most popular tracks, I guess, because it's got features from Toro Imo.
Yeah, his feature didn't really add too much to me. It was a bit.
Yeah, I wasn't too big on it.
Yeah, he didn't do anything bad, but like if he wasn't there, it wouldn't like kill the song.
But
like elevate it really.
To get to my favorite track. My second favorite track.
Yeah.
I would give to Berlin with the porches. I love the porches feature.
Yeah, no,
I really loved it.
I like Berlin as well.
Take It Back.
Oh, okay, no, that's good. I think, yeah, no,
That's my favourite track.
We will agree that Take It Back is good
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Because that's one of my favourites too. But
Yeah.
bro, I really like the track Tuesday Feeling a lot. I don't know about you guys. I love that song. I think it's a really good song.
Didn't really stick out too hard to me.
Okay,
It was cool.
I love the distortion on the guitar, and like the hook is just beautiful to me. So I really enjoy that one. I think because this album is like designed to be just luxurious and cozy and comfortable. That track just lends to that really nicely and just sort of fits in the most comfortably on the track list to me, and just has a really nice hook. And but yeah, Take It Back though is great.
Yeah. His production that was.
Yeah, like when it got all glitchy at the end. That was really,
it
must have been Arca's hand. Must have been. And when it got all weird at the end.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised.
I think he did. I think he did the whole track. Like,
oh really? Oh, okay.
I think so. Yeah, because you can sort of tell from the beginning.
Yeah, and I like Joe on there too. I like Joe on there.
Is Arca and Blood Orange a known collab? Or is this like a...
I did not see that.
Oh yeah, I would never have seen that.
I know he's like had remixes from Eve's Tumor, and they're kind of similar, but.
Yeah, sure.
I don't really know. No.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I also think the song Happiness is really dope. I think the beat on
Happiness
it is so
was
cool. Some of the
wonderful,
samples in there are just tight as fuck.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's the thing about this album, man. Like, nothing on here is in any way remotely offensive or bad.
Yeah, exactly.
But none of it is necessarily, like, astounding. It's all just very... It's good. It's good. I enjoy listening to it.
That's why I like to call just safe music. Just put it on. No like complaints. Like just chill with it.
Every track is solid.
I think it does what it wanted to do really well though, because it's not trying to be. You know?
Exactly. What are your favorite tracks?
Yeah.
What would you say are the best songs?
Definitely Gold Teeth. Take It Back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Take It Back was great.
Yeah, I feel like those are top tier, and then like. Mid to higher-ish tier would be like Dark and Handsome, and maybe like 7 Hours for me personally.
Oh, 7 Hours is cool. That bar about like never thought that we would drop, just like Despot album.
I wasn't too keen on that. Like, I wasn't digging the distortion too much.
Yeah, he had like a little muffled effect, but I just thought I gave him just like a certain desperation. I guess the fact that his voice was kind of clouded. And
it was the sample drums from one of the tracks from Swan.
Saint.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Drum. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And what do you guys think of Good For You? I really like Good For You.
Good For You was good for you. It was alright for me. I mean, it was cool. It was nice. I didn't really have any problems with it.
A little piano, the way the piano mixes with like the distortion on Good For You is super cool. I think it's a good tune.
I don't understand why 2 wasn't made into a full track, because those chords were beautiful. They were blessing my ears.
Something to do.
Yeah.
You want that to be like a...
Yeah. I wanted him to sing on it, and make a track.
He was singing on it, right?
Yeah, but like, you know what I mean, just like going in.
Yeah, that sounded like him just like on the cover, he's just lying on his bed looking for something to do. It's just him. It doesn't sound like the soundtrack to when you're just like zipping through all the things you could do and just like chords are playing. It's just like, man, there's so many things I can do in the world, man. Like, and he just feeling like shit. It's just kind of has that kind of emptiness in his voice, but the chords kind of represent just like being comfortable. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's kind of just how I felt when I heard it.
Yeah, I get you.
But Benzo. I like the drums on Benzo, and bro, every time Benzo ends, I'm just like, fuck, because it cuts off right when it gets really gorgeous. It's kind of frustrating just how like, inoffensive this album is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
my opinions for literally most songs are just kind of like, yeah, that one was cool. Like, like the whole album was just like, I don't hate it. I don't love it.
Even though I think this is better, and I would return to this before I return to the Jaden album.
Yeah.
At least with the Jaden album, there were like moments that really incite like a reaction. Quite a bit. Whereas this one is just like front to back, it's dope.
I think Gold Teeth kind of does. I think to me it's like. It's the one that obviously stands out. Like,
that's
just
true.
a few listens. It has more of a kick to it.
I didn't really get that too, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you felt like it stood out.
Gold Teeth was the most clearly different song on here. Like with Gangsta Boo, like her verse was super like vulgar and just like you should just got that. You use that same word.
I use the same word in my review.
Like that had that kind of like raunchy like bouncy tone. None of the other tracks really have that in the same way Gold Teeth does. And
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, Inferior on paper, like it's a very different track, but it didn't really stick out to me. Is what I guess I'm trying to say.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, with that hook too, like I can't recite it obviously. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought Gold Teeth was a pretty clear moment that like, okay, this is something like
Maybe something different. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Baby Florence didn't really offer too much for me. Has that kind of like that song kind of sounded like a spy sneaking into like a headquarters or something.
Yeah.
but yeah, the overall track was kind of just flew by for me. But yeah, overall, yeah, it's cool. It's like I would give it a 7. I think it's the most 7 that's ever 7.
Yeah.
Like every track here is like a 7. It's just good. Yeah, I like it. It's not amazing, but it's good. Like that's basically every song. So yeah.
I can't really see it changing too much from this.
Yeah, I can't really. Yeah. I mean, maybe if you hear this in like the perfect setting, it might be like, this thing is lovely.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I'm feeling a 7 out of 10. What about you guys?
I'm feeling like a 5 for me.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not bad, not great, just kind of chilling in the middle of it. Not crazy about it.
Gotcha.
But it was nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Elliot?
Oh yeah. I would give a 7. I think the biggest problems I had is actually some of the transitions.
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest gripes, believe it or not.
No, I feel that. I think it's supposed to run kind of like almost like a cassette tape of just like little loose ideas.
Exactly.
But that makes for some really disappointing. I feel what you're saying. Like,
It makes some of the songs feel not full. And the
definitely.
transition from Benzo to Birmingham is gross, bro.
That's what I was saying. I said
Were
that.
you?
You just said that like a few
Oh,
minutes
did
ago.
you? It totally does not work. But,
right. Every time that song cuts off, I'm just like, shit, because it cuts off right when it gets really.
Yeah, exactly. When it gets,
no, definitely. Yeah, man. So you got 7 for you, and you've reviewed it. But
yeah, it's weird because I don't know how much like I need to go into it here, but yeah, I gave it a 6. And honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards a 7 because I do really enjoy it for what it is. But I just feel like in the grand scheme of like other things that I've heard, I don't see myself ever going out of my way to like return to it.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. All right, man. I think that concludes us, bro. Shout out to Devontae Hines, man. You didn't really top Swan, but hey, you weren't really trying to, you know. It's the aftermath, isn't it? But yeah, I'm excited for whatever his next releases, regardless. You know, he's a talented man.
Yeah.
So yeah,
sure.
but yeah, what songs are you guys all going to come back to off this?
Fucking handsome gold teeth.
Yeah.
Take it back.
Take it back.
Yeah, maybe take it back.
Take it back. And the Porches track.
Yeah,
Berlin.
Nice.
Yeah, I love that track.
And I feel like, another thing, Birmingham, right? That song was like, what that song's about is really, really, really sad, but
I didn't really pick up on it, to be honest.
Oh, it's about like an attack in Birmingham that like a bunch of kids died.
Oh, really?
Like, it's sung from the perspective of a mother that lost their kid in that attack, and that's why it's saying like, "Baby, where are you?" It's like it's literally that baby. Like,
do we know if it's like Birmingham, like UK or US?
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah, I presumed it was UK.
I'm assuming he's British.
Because he's British,
British,
he's lived in America.
So what the song's about is really sad. But
right.
That track, I feel like it being so short and it being sort of placed in such a cozy and lax listen means that subject doesn't really have the chance to strike you as much as it could. Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah, right. Like it kind of like fizzles out before it can really affect you. You know, I feel like if that's from progressed into something bigger and something really gorgeous, that could be one of the most beautiful songs of the year. But
had I picked up on that, I think I would have agreed.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the subject is really crushing.
It's just pretty quick in and out.
Exactly. That kind of stops it from being like a really heavy hitting moment, I think. Right. But yeah, ultimately though, 7 for me, 6 for Amy. Lamar went 5. Elliot went 7. Yeah.
5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7. Yeah. That's not bad. Dope. Alright, let's move on to the next release. Alright fam, so listen up. Basically that was this we were gonna talk about Otoboke Beaver's ITEKOMA Hits, which is an album from this Japanese like punk band that Fantano gave a 9 out of 10 to, and I was like, oh shit, I never heard of this. He seems to think it's amazing. I'm gonna try. I suggested we listen to it for the podcast, But I gotta be honest, bro. I've heard it like a good 4 times, and I can't really remember like the individual moments like that.
Just remember there was some cool chants on there.
There was like,
Yeah.
I hate you, you hate me.
I remember the cool chants, but
I remember some of them, yeah. But yeah, ultimately, I don't really know how good of a job I would do at like discussing the whole thing.
Yeah, me too.
But ultimately, though, yeah, it's pretty fiery. It's quite a thrill. I would say,
yeah.
You know? I don't dislike it at all. There are times where it can be a bit grating, but I feel like that's the case with most punk music. If you're in the wrong mood, you can just find it a bit annoying.
Yeah.
But if you're really like, if you want to hear something pummeling and like ferocious, then this will do it for you. There's a lot of spunk to these performances, you know, a lot of pizzazz. Jeez, these words. Yeah, Elliot. I don't think Elliot checked this one out.
I didn't.
You didn't listen to it? Yeah, that's fine. I don't think you'd like it, honestly.
Turn a 9 upside down. It's a 6 now. That's my score on it. It was cool. It was.
Yeah,
cool.
it was. Yeah, I'm not really seeing what's so 9 out of 10 about it. You know, it's nothing like stunningly mind blowing.
Yeah, I just found it kind of samey, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of the tracks kind of did the same thing.
Yeah.
I feel that too. Maybe when I hear it again and again, I'll be able to differentiate the tracks a bit more. But yeah, dude, it was kind of catchy at points. Had some pretty catchy moments for sure. There were some tracks I like how some of them sort of started off kind of subtly with like a little drum beat and like some shit chanting, and then it all hammers down and goes all crazy. Yeah, it's pretty fun. But overall, I think I'm with you. I think I'd go with a 6 out of 10.
Love the Playboy Cardi feature on track 8.
Kendrick's verse on the opener was like so fire. Like,
The way like Kanye
top
just like
5
came
verses
in.
of his.
Yeah, when Peppa Pig just came in on like track 12, what the fuck?
Those 7'6" flows. Yeah.
Yeah, man. When like Daddy Pig came along, just dropped a solo for us.
Bro, he just dropped straight bacon, bro.
Yeah, what did you think about it? Of it, Amy?
Yeah, like it's weird because I also like barely remember any of the songs. Maybe like a few I can kind of like.
I hate that.
I could picture in my head like a little bit in my mind right now, but yeah, it's weird because I've heard it like 5 times and still because every time I listen to it, I think, oh, this is really sticky, and then it just doesn't stick.
Yeah, exactly, man.
That's exactly how I
That is
was.
so true. Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, I do like it as a whole like album. To be fair, I think you're the same. You're probably the same. I haven't listened to much punk. I've literally just like listened to the classics to like check off the box and never returned to most of them. So yeah, but I thought this was really enjoyable because like to me in the past some punk music has come across as just really quick in and out, but I feel like every song on this album feels like a complete thought.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. It's just I think the problem is that every track is trying to be the most attention-grabbing thing as possible.
Yeah,
So
sure.
when it finishes and you get another track that's equally as energetic and huge.
I just think it's too long, to be honest. I think this like the last few tracks are just forgettable.
Yeah,
I think
right. When every track's shooting for that, then
they're
some of
also-
them are bound to be filler.
Yeah, I feel like they're noticeably more clumsy too. Like I feel like the best melodies are in like the beginning stretch, and then like towards the end it just kind of falls off for me at least.
Sure. So what's the score?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's like the technical skill is there. Like the playing's really good. There's some sick bass lines and shit. But yeah, I don't know. I'm once again in between a 6 and a 7, like I am with literally every album.
The most common score.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess realistically, maybe it's a 6 because I don't know if I'll ever like feel.
You didn't feel that invested into it.
Yeah.
I feel like
Is that how you guys all kind of feel about it?
Yeah, I feel like there's more albums out there that will give you this, but in a more interesting package.
I think maybe the language barrier is part of it.
Possibly.
Like it should, because with albums like this, I feel like part of what can make it like actually connect with you.
Is
It's
what
like
they're
the
saying,
missing component, and like
when you hear like a Dead Kennedys song, part of like what that appeal is.
Yeah, it's like the message.
Is the message in the lyrics, exactly. So like they're like kind of like talking shit on everything and like spreading something like they're just raw thoughts on what they hate about the world.
Raw thoughts.
Raw thoughts. Exactly. And yeah, you can't really get that when you don't know what they're saying. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go 6. I'm gonna go 6.
Me too.
6 as well.
Cool. Up top.
666.
Hey.
666. Oh man.
6.
We're out here promoting Satan.
6 gang.
6
Gang.
6
I haven't heard it, so fucking shoot.
Just give it a 6.
Yeah, but
Elliot.
what score would you give it, Elliot? Yeah.
I'd give it a 7.3.
So you're reviewing Silence, right?
Yeah, I'm reviewing Silence, and based on what I've heard of your descriptions of it, I would give it 7.3. Thank you.
Thank you for
I'm
attending.
joking. I have no views on this.
Yeah, sure. All right, we'll move on to the final. The final. Let's do it. Okay, so now this next this next project we're going to be covering is brought to you by Lamar.
Thank you.
Sponsored by Lamar.
Produced it myself.
Yeah, right. In the last episode where we reviewed Kimbra and Fonte, because what we always do at the end of the episode, we spin a wheel filled with suggestions for albums we could review, supplied by us, all of us, Lamar, Amy, Elliot, me. And we spun that wheel, and we landed on an EP titled "There's Still Us" by a dude named Swell. How did you find out about Swell? I'm curious.
YouTube. Just
Oh, really?
YouTube recommended. I follow I've subscribed to a few channels, music promotion channels that used to upload. And yeah, he had a song on there, and I was just like, this is a pretty cool song. And I heard
When that happens.
Yeah.
It's so great. You hear a song, you're like, this is pretty good.
I was like, who is this dude? And then I think he came on Shuffle, Spotify Shuffle, and I was like, oh, he's got an EP. Just chuck it in there and see if these guys like it.
And you ended up liking it. You can start us off because.
Oh yeah. I mean, I heard this. I mean, I literally, it's quite old, but it came out 2016. Yeah. So I've heard it a few times now, and it's just really light, consumable, cool, bouncy, electronic music. I mean, if you guys probably don't personally know me, so I am just kind of a sucker for kind of instrumental stuff like this, so it is a bit more to my palate. So
sure.
I was probably, at the time when I put it on the wheel, I was probably just really had it heavily in the rotation. I was like, I'll just put it on there.
Kind of future bassy,
kind of
electronic.
Yeah,
beats.
it should be exclaimed that Elliot, Lamar, and I we're all kind of future based sluts.
Yeah.
Deep down.
Yeah. Deep down. But yeah, I think with this EP in particular, the reason why I like it, it just kind of goes by, doesn't really every beat's just super pleasant to me.
Yeah.
The drum loops on this are really cool. I think it's on Sing to Me, which is track 4.
Mm-hmm.
I just really love the drum loop on that, and the way the snare kind of comes crashing in. It's a splashy snare. It's just really nice production. And since I last heard it, I don't think it's the greatest thing in the world, but I mean, it's 10 minutes, so exactly. I wouldn't say it's never not worth it.
Yeah, exactly. This thing is mad short, so if you guys want to if you have 10 minutes to kill, you're in a queue, you're waiting for something, go listen to Swell's There's Still Us. It's not bad. Yeah, I like it. I think it's cool. I like the song I'm Sorry.
Yeah.
I think the Shiloh sample is dope. And the way the beat sort of completes the song. The sample sort of lays that little foundation.
Yeah.
And the beat just sort of fills it up, and it's really gratifying little drop there. But yeah, Elliot, did you like this?
I thought it was cool. Yeah, I don't really have anything wrong with it. I guess the biggest strengths that this comes with is, like Lamar said, the drum loops. Honestly, some really infectious little kind of almost live instrumentation sounding drums, but not quite.
Yeah, especially on blankets.
And then it sort of blends well with a nice 808s that they use and stuff like that, and some nice keys, if you're into that sort of thing.
Blissful melodic sort of life affirming, nice
quite
cutesy, future bassy stuff.
Actually quite sort of quite slightly heavy drums at some point, but I'm not talking heavy. The
kicks and shit are real dry and punchy, especially when I'm Sorry.
That's dry and punchy.
Best track on the album.
I like that.
You think so? Yeah, you agree.
Followed by The Way You Talk to Me, but carry on.
My favourite. Wait, what's your favourite song?
I'm Sorry, and then the one after it, which is.
Oh really?
Sing to Me.
Sing to Me. Sorry.
I think mine might be track 5, to be honest.
Yeah.
/ track 4. Yeah, I like track 4 as well.
Yeah.
Because I like the. like the way the sample keeps getting chopped and then he brings in that humming, the high pitched vocals and then like humming comes in like it's just nice. You just like Jay-Z bobbing your head to that. Well, no, but in the studio it's like
Amy, what about you, man?
Yeah, this is cool. To be honest, I don't care about track 2 or 5. Like it's just so short, dude.
It's like you're kind of clinging up. There's nothing to really like. Once you've like clung onto something, it ends and it's like, okay. It doesn't allow you to really get like.
I can't really get like lost in any song here. Like 1, 3, and 4 offer the most, especially track 4. I think the sampling on that song is really cool. It was really breezy, really just quick in and out. I do like just the sound design, but I'm not like that invested in it. So.
He's got nothing else out. It's just this EP.
Yeah, it appears so. Is there any like? And he's got some remixes or something.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
There's not a whole. I was like down. Like 1 EP from 2016.
I think he's.
Dude just dipped. I was like, shit.
I think he might have more on his SoundCloud.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Bacc, I'd imagine he's probably.
Because I think the production is well assembled. It's good. I think it's all designed to be as just like playful and pleasant as possible. And there is definitely a place for that in my head that I can appreciate. But yeah, this is just such something. This album just kind of feels a bit incomplete and too bite-sized for me to really kind of like say I really love it like that.
Yeah,
but it's good. I wouldn't say it's bad at all. There are some tracks that feel kind of like Blankets was just like one kind of pretty straightforward loop that didn't really seem to go anywhere. And I was like, okay, that track just seemed kind of inessential to me. But in an already kind of short EP, you know.
Yeah.
So ultimately, I would go with a 6 out of 10 for my score. So that's
nice.
But yeah, Lamar. I mean, you suggested. What do you think of this?
I still think it has a solid place in my heart. Like, I still pretty much enjoyed it front to back, and it's very replayable for me. So I'm gonna go with a 7.
Sure.
Just because it's just one of those short, like one of my kind of go-to little EPs for this kind of music.
Okay, so it's not necessarily something you like passionately love, like. And think is like a fantastic body of work. But it's just something you very easily come.
If one of these songs comes in on like a playlist, you'll be cool with it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the best way to describe this type of music.
Sure.
I'm gonna fall with a 6.
Cool. Nice one. Feel that. 6 for me as well. What about you?
I'm gonna go 5. Sorry.
Yeah. That's okay.
That's fair.
No worries. Yeah, that's cool. So that's everyone's score.
So you had sort of mid scores today.
Yeah, it is what it is. You can't.
That's okay. We had Saba on one of the episodes. Okay.
That was like across the board. This is amazing.
Yeah.
So you can't all be winners. But hopefully you've enjoyed the discussion, man. Go check out the other episodes if you've never heard of the show before. You know, I've got since the last episode, I've probably like doubled in subscribers. So I'm sure quite a few of you probably have no clue.
Flex.
I was
just like doubled in subscribers.
Modest boast, but okay.
I was just trying to say like.
No,
I'm trying to say a good chunk of you guys may have never checked out the other episode because you've newly discovered the channel. And if that is the case, go give the other episodes a shot. They're good fun. We covered Black Panther. We covered Sango, XXXTentacion. We've covered Tory Lanez, bro.
Tory Lanez.
that was a fun one,
Tory Lanez.
We covered Against All Logic as well. Against All Logic.
If we were to recommend one episode from the roster that we have.
Oh man. Tory Lanez one is really good. I would actually say the X one is probably.
Is that I can't remember which episodes.
No, that was the one we reviewed. X question mark.
Right. Question mark.
Sango, and then we did the Kendrick bracket as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, that's a good one.
Yeah, I do like that one a lot. And episode.
What episode was that?
That's 3.
3. Okay, yeah. Go watch episode 3 as well if you haven't already.
Episode 3 is good, and we also talked about Cardi B on episode 4.
Oh
that was the Saba one. That was fun.
To be fair, the Black Panther is like that was the starter.
That was where it all began.
Yeah,
that was fun.
There's something for everyone in each of these episodes, go check one of them out if you fancy the art.
See whichever one has the projects you find the most intriguing.
Yeah.
Go check it out. But yeah, we got a wheel to spin. Let's go on. Let's spin the wheel. to the final stage. Sloth Window Crest, episode 6. 6? 6.
Yeah.
This is episode 6, right? I think it must be, yeah.
Got no clue.
Black Panther was episode 1.
Yeah.
Tory Lane's episode 2.
Right.
Bracket was episode 3. Saba Cardi B was episode 4. Kimbra with Joe was episode 5. Making this one episode 6.
Wow, I can't believe that's over a year ago.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Fucking crazy. But
This
yeah.
is like the Bob Ross show right now. We're all like whispering like this.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So yeah, what we did last time, on the last 5 episodes, we would have a wheel, spin it, one gets chosen, and then we review that on the next episode, and then we replace the one that got chosen with a new suggestion to keep the wheel active. But guess what we've fucking done? We've scrapped that last wheel entirely because I couldn't find it on my Google Drive, so I was like, shit, let's make a whole new wheel. So we have all suggested 3 albums. I've suggested 3, Lamar, Amy, Elliot. We've all suggested 3 albums that we like and would be up for sharing with the rest of the Sloth Window Crest gang. So that's 12 in total. One of them is going to get picked on this wheel. So let us spin the wheel. I'm going to bring it up right now. Cool. You ready? All ready?
I am ready.
Let's do it. Let's
Cool.
do it.
I'm going to click it right now. 3, 2, 1. It's spinning. I clicked it twice, which might make it take a bit longer, but it's coming.
Seems like there's a weird lag on the wheel.
There's a lag on the wheel.
There is a weird lag on the wheel.
It's like all stuttery.
Yeah, right. Or maybe
This wheel is not optimized.
yeah, I don't know. That's a bit strange. But either way, it's coming. See, it's slowing down. It's slowing down. Ooh. Oh, yo.
Jets.
Zeuspa.
Yeah,
Zoopsa.
That's Lamar. It's you again, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so
You got
on the
Lamar
next
again?
episode, we're going to be reviewing Zeuspa by Jets.
It's the Machine Drum collab album.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool.
It's
Oh, that's great. Okay, I like Machine Drum. Machine Drum's great. I like Machine Drum.
Yeah.
He's got some great songs like Hype Up, and his Human Energy album is
great.
fucking dope. Yeah,
You
that's a
should
great
listen
album.
to that.
Yeah, recommend that one. Yeah, okay, so Jets Zeuspa is what we got. Alright, I'm ready for this one. How long is this album? Like, what, like a
30 minutes. Or
30
so.
minutes? Nothing
Yeah.
crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, whenever the next episode happens, could be in like 5 years. Who fucking, this isn't not like gonna be like it's just,
Yeah.
we just thought we'd come back together to make a new episode because it seemed like a cool idea. We're all here, we're all free. And Amy's here too for the summer, so
Yeah.
get a sound binge feature. Get a guest list from me. Yeah, sick. Well, this has been lovely. Thanks everyone for listening. Thank you all for joining.
Yeah.
This has been great. Cool. Jaden Smith, Blood Orange, Otaboke Beaver, Swell. Has been the projects we've covered. So yeah, lovely. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What? I was saying goodbye.
It's like, all right, bye. Just podcast over.
Cool. Bye. Yeah. Actually, that's how I would. Yeah. Anyway, this is the worst outro. I need help,
This is
y'all.
fucking great.
Go on. All right. I'm glad that's the case.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. I got a text. Lovely. This will cover a long time. Just to feel like this, it took a long time.
Should we just review like the first track of? Should we just review it?
Yeah. So someone's got to do. Hold on. Someone's got to do the.
I'll do that.
Okay, and then I'll do the kick and the clap.
Yeah.
You can do the hi-hats.
I can't remember what that had.
It's just-
Who knows it? You guys know it?
Maybe
Yeah.
I should do
Yeah.
Kati. Maybe I should do Kati. I feel like I know what Kati says. in that
You
song.
do Kai, yeah.
Okay, so that means kick and snare can
How
be.
far are we going with this?
I mean, this is how we're gonna end it. This is how we're gonna end it.
This is like.
This is a great ending. Come on, this is fire. All right,
Yeah.
so you go. I ain't had shit in a long time. Just to feel like this, it took a long time. Yeah. Just to feel like this, it took a long time. Blah blah ginger, coffee love, got it better. Trying to put me on. I can't wipe no that.
Hey! Yeah!
That was beautiful.
That was wonderful.
For yourselves, guys.
Alright.
Violet 2 coming out tomorrow.
Pilot 2 dropping in 3 hours. Cool. Catch you on the next episode. Have a lovely day. Listen to bangers, bro. Go listen to fire-ass music. Go listen to a great album that you truly love. Go discover a new album that you may potentially love.
Go to my channel.
Go.
And watch my videos about me getting approached by a strange man in Japan.
Yeah, he's got some wonderful videos.
Yeah, please go and watch Lamar's channel.
Go hear my beats on Instagram.
Of Sloth Window Crest. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you watch the whole thing, if you're listening to the whole thing, you are the realest of the real. I fucking stan you. You're the one. We love you over here at Sloth Window Crest, over here at Buffalo Staple. It was an absolute blast to record this thing. It was really cool. Yeah, if you even if you only stuck around for just one part of the podcast, of course, if you watched the whole thing, regardless, if you clicked on this video at all. Fuck yeah, you're the greatest. So yeah, and even if you didn't, even if you have never watched my videos and you have no idea I'm even addressing you right now, you're great too. See, everyone's great. Yeah, what an ending. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourself, and yeah, catch you on the next one. Peace.